It's time.
Pasta and chocolate dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Pasta dinner.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I'm Bijan Robinson, running back for the Atlanta Falcons. Mental health makes me a better person and athlete just because whenever my mind is clear, I perform so much better. So mental health for me is the priority because it controls everything in your body and it gives you the chance to be the best physically you can be.
My dad was a farmer, and when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Okay, so before we come over, can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course. So does Friday work?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll bring pizza.
Our Orlando story is packed with outdoor activities and our love for nature. We knew Orlando was a great city, but couldn't imagine it had so much nature around it. Coming here makes you aware of your surroundings. All you need is a bike, so you can enjoy every part of this beautiful city while being outdoors. This is our Orlando story. What's yours?
Americans, we can do anything we want. Except one thing. We just can't stop being American. Because since that revolution they said we'd lose, we just couldn't choose to stop being American. We put Hemi V8s back on the strip and packed 8 layers in a 7-layer dip. We're body slams and blue suede shoes, rock and roll, jazz and blues. Rockin' mullets and Rat Pack suits, even our grandmas have tattoos. We're NASCAR, rock stars, rodeo, monster trucks and power boats. Welcome to our epic show. Keep winning on Sunday, move horsepower Monday, shake the earth and carve terrain, rock the anthem like Kenny Wayne. So get out there, take your swing, burn rubber after the American dream. Rev your engines and let freedom ring. And never, ever, ever stop being American. Nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram.
Vamos, dale pues, vamos allá, muévete más loco, como solo tú lo sabes. Así es, con las manos en la cabeza, sacúdete, sacúdete, mira, sacúdete.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app, and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
All right, boys, remember who we are and who we represent. It's not about a place, it's about a people. Yeah! And we hit the field like woo, woo, woo.
All day like woo.
All night like woo, woo.
New job like
Damn.
We the boys like woo. Our time like woo.
All that's like woo. We favorite.
Okay, Mom.
You alright, baby?
Honolulu like woo.
Chattanooga like
Downtown like woo.
West Side like Japan like
Brazil like woo. All day like, all night like, all day like, all night like, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day.
Hey, what is going on here? I go where Saquon goes. Get out of here.
Mental health plays a big role in the game of basketball. The preparation it takes just leading up to a game. Mentally, you have to be totally focused, totally engaged, and away from all other distractions, because any other distractions can get you off kilter. It's very important for our team to prioritize mental health. If you have issues or problems, go speak to someone about it. Open up, don't shy away. Mental health is the key.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero. Steal the show. Or even start a new club. You can meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
There is a moment in your life when you decide to truly live. To take that trip you've always wanted. I see now what I've been looking for. A feeling of belonging. A belonging to nature. This is a place where people in nature live in harmony. This is my Alaska story. What will yours be?
It's time. Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Much in the air.
So much in the air.
I've been trying to, cause I'm scared. Using witches, cause it doesn't mean so much in the air. Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me? Boy, can you hold me?
Oh, terrific.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I'm Bijan Robinson, running back for the Atlanta Falcons. Mental health makes me a better person and athlete just because whenever my mind is clear, I perform so much better. So mental health for me is the priority because it controls everything in your body and it gives you the chance to be the best physically you can be.
My dad was a farmer, and when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised or believing that men provide and they don't struggle, but we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Okay, so before we come over, can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course. So does Friday work?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll bring pizza.
Our Orlando story is packed with outdoor activities and our love for nature. We knew Orlando was a great city, but couldn't imagine it had so much nature around it. Coming here makes you aware of your surroundings. All you need is a bike, so you can enjoy every part of this beautiful city while being outdoors. This is our Orlando story. What's yours?
Americans, we can do anything we want, except one thing. We just can't stop being American. Because since that revolution they said we'd lose, we just couldn't choose to stop being American. We put Hemi V8s back on the strip and packed 8 layers in a 7-layer dip. We're body slams and blue suede shoes, rock and roll, jazz and blues. Rockin' mullets and Rat Pack suits, even our grandmas have tattoos. We're NASCAR, rock stars, rodeo, monster trucks, and power boats. Welcome to our epic show. Keep winning on Sunday, move horsepower Monday, shake the earth and carve terrain, rock the anthem like Kenny Wayne. So get out there, take your swings, burn rubber after the American dream. Rev your engines and let freedom ring. And never, ever, ever stop being American. Nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram.
Welcome to Kingsport, Tennessee, and inside of the Meadowview Marriott Resort and Convention Center. I'm Gabriel Fry here with my good friend and analyst Dean Jackson for college volleyball on the Southeast Sports Network. Hello and welcome to Spartanburg Methodist and the Pioneers up from South Carolina. Their first ever appearance on the Southeast Sports Network as they've recently joined the Appalachian Athletic Conference as a full member. Bluefield Rams will be playing host to them proverbially here inside of the Meadowview Marriott as they fight to battle on to day 2 of the AAC Women's Volleyball Tournament. What promises to be a really, really exciting showdown between these two. And before we move on with the rest of the broadcast, I'm going to bring you to the bracket for this show, and this is what to expect. You can see our game that you're here with live on the very far right. We've currently got the number 8 seed and number 9 seed on hand, and just a good battle coming up, Dean.
This is probably going to be the most competitive of the tournament. You know, when you get teams when they really meet at the same level, and we saw that in our first match today, but, you know, Bluefield comes in 7-12 on the season, 11-13. Spartanburg 13-19, 8-11 in the conference. So some teams that have something to prove, teams that are looking to catch fire in a bottle, as we've said before. But that's the whole point of why you have a tournament. If you get hot, you do not want to just award a team based upon what they did 2 months ago, and that's why we're here.
We're ready to go between these two as they get fired up and are ready to get onto the floor and get action underway with college volleyball from East Tennessee. Promises to be a really good one. You mentioned their record, so successful all season long. Bluefield 11 wins overall, 7 in conference play. Lucky number 13 overall for Spartanburg Methodist and the Pioneers, 8 in AAC play, as they both take just a moment to reflect before tipping off.
Also, we have candy products, chips, and Coca-Cola beverages at the table by the entrance. And as always,
starters for this matchup, we've got Voss, Russell, Wig, Lausch, Beam, and Gualick on the floor for Bluefield. For Spartanburg Methodist, look for Hannah, Campbell, Aho, Brewington, Meanders, and Noe. Braylon really good this season, a lot of talent. Starting off this matchup, and with the season on the line, should be a really good one. Great turnout for our first matchup between Milligan's Buffaloes, Union Commonwealth Bulldogs. The local team eliminated.
But they went down swinging, I'll tell you that.
Bulldogs out of Barberville have advanced to take on the Royals of Johnson tomorrow. We'll have full coverage of the whole tournament. There's a full tournament preview available on the Southeast Sports Network website. It's on all of our social channels. It's on our YouTube channel. This is sent away to get us underway, and immediately the point for the Pioneers. That's one way to start. Looking for a second. Just through, and it goes again for Spartanburg Methodist College. And the Palmetto State leads 3-0. Off of the twine, 4-0 run to open us And our first set between these two, unreal. How about them Pioneers, baby? Bluefield now will service for the first time. Ella pushed it over. Return fire, paints the line. Now Hannah. Laser shot, she controls again after servicing. Doug out of the middle of the floor. Trouble on the back door, blocker back, and pinballs off of the hardwood. Slides to get under this. Rolls all the way off of the floor. Dug out. Pushed over up front. Hammered through to the back, kept alive. A chance to return, and they do effectively. Floater is smashed through, couldn't control it. They've got a third point on the board. Bluefield a few in a row, they needed them. Sienna put it over. SMC, Pioneer Pride, powering it through to the floor. 8-3. Really fun, energetic start for these two. I think Dean nailed it. This promises to be our closest battle of the tournament. Floater kept alive, up front, backside. Just able to finesse it over. I love the flick to the back line. Return fire is too much, and it goes long.
Now, Gabriel, I'm going to jump in here and make a kind of a silly comment, but I love the jerseys for Spartanburg Methodist because it's just a very blue-collar, get-to-work, sleeveless. You know what? We're going to grind this out over a boiler, and we're going to be here all day if that's what it takes us.
Oh, it's very Palmetto State. It's very South Carolina. I like it. Spartanburg's a great city. Big fan of South Carolina in general. It's a nice state. Spend a lot of time there myself.
You're not going to intimidate SMC with those type jerseys.
No. Floated over. Bluefield's Rams. Hammered off the block, and a point for Bluefield. Great play. Absolutely fantastic work up front. That's almost in response to you. They might not be intimidated, but they're going to feel it. Controlled from the edge of the floor, SMC, the putback. Again, the power through the block. Look out. Bluefield playing with some authority up front.
I think when you get to this level of volleyball, the key is how do you respond to being out of position, because that's every single play. And number two, how hard you hit and how hard you can take a hit on those blocks. You do that, you're going to be a very good volleyball team.
Floated over. Spartanburg Methodist just about put that in. The return to the back corner is gone. Great work, Bluefield. Right back in this. 1 point separates us in our first set. Just over the tape. Oh, baby, what a laser shot. Spartanburg Methodist just puts it on the line.
Leiliani Campbell climbs the ladder, not only has the ups, she has the power on the hit.
Flick to the back door. Oh, what placement. She just rammed that over the top and dropped it in for the point. Torres. In the center of your screen. She'll put us back underway. Dug once, twice, sent over, long and off. Kept alive. Smashed off the block, and she couldn't take it out. What finesse by Bluefield, incredible. Sienna makes a nice play, helping out, getting involved. The Rams, Torres will service again. Bluefield now ahead for the first time in this first set, 11-10. Dug to the edge of the floor. Pioneers, nice touch. Bounced off the blocker to stay alive. Watch this, great finesse. Alive again. Good floater out front. Absolutely perfect touch, but she just misdirected it over the line, and the point goes to the Rams. Torres continues to work. She's been electric. Off the tape twice, no. Bluefield, what a run. 13-10 now. And the timeout following a nice run by the Rams of Bluefield. Spartanburg Methodist trailing by 3 in Kingsport, Tennessee from the Meadowview Marriott.
Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Buffalo's Cafe for the football season.
sent over as we're back underway. 3 points separate us in this first set. Up front, just battled through. Wow. Pioneers sent back over. Up front, Siena got it across. Spartanburg Methodist could be trouble. Siena controls again. Up front, backdoor, power off the block. Goodbye. Comes down immediately, and the point. Yeah, there was some confusion on the point.
You know,
awarded it the wrong way. I'm sorry.
Again, that's what you have to do in volleyball. You always have to be on top of it, because you pause for a minute, you're finding yourself out of position 15 feet away.
I think we got it sorted. 15-11. Up front, great fakes off the blocker, and this one pinballs off the boardwalk for a point. Appreciate everyone tuning in. If you're tuned in from somewhere interesting, be sure to let Dean and I know as this sails along for the freebie for the Pioneers. You can tag SESN on X, and you can tag myself on X, and won't respond, but that's, if you do tag me on X, don't reply somewhere else on any platform, Twitch or whatever. We'll read it out if you're somewhere interesting on X. You can tag me at SchryGuy, SCHRAYGUY. It's Gabriel Schry. Dean, what's your handle?
Dean of Jacksons.
Dean of Jacksons with an S on the end? I like it. I like it. Tag us. Let us know where you're tuned in from, somewhere interesting. Obviously, we know a lot of folks with us in South Carolina, Virginia. If you're somewhere else, let us know. We've had some crazy viewers this year across SESN as this is pinballed up to the edge of the floor. Torres kept it alive. Oh, dug out at the last moment. SMC, the delivery. Airmail just in front of the tape. Teed up and pushed through by Bluefield Rams.
That Twitter handle was given to me years ago, not as a Twitter handle, but was given to me by the Dean of Students at the college I went to. He said, I'm Dean of Students, you're Dean of Jackson.
It's kind of wild. I love it. Absolutely insane run underway at the moment. Bluefield just continues to cook with gas. Off the tape, little announcer's jinx for you as we're back within 4 in our first set.
Bluefield has players from 9 different states or countries. Or I should say regions. Puerto Rico is still considered U.S.
A territory, if you will.
Wow, hard luck right there.
Pioneers are hitting the gritty. I don't think I can do the gritty. Can you do the gritty? Controlled. Pushed through. At the tape. SMC off the block. Torres dug it out. Looking for help, and this one is hammered off of the blocker. Rams get another. It's 19-15.
So they got 3 players from Puerto Rico, and volleyball is huge in Puerto Rico.
This one rattles off. A little bit of a freebie, if you will, off the blocker from Bluefield. And a timeout taken by the Palmetto State team. 20-15, 5 separate us in set 1. from Kingsport, Tennessee.
Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Buffalo's Cafe.
All of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can also find NSBN on Amazon Fire TV or visit us live on YouTube as we stream games there as well. Another fan favorite way to watch is nsbnsports.com. You can also find us through our NSBN app, free to download from the Google Play Store, and Roku TV, where you can find all of our content. NSBN Sports, visit us at NSBN Sports.
From the Meadowview Marriott, set one between Spartanburg Methodist, as they dig it out. Got me a little distracted at Bluefield's Rams. Pioneers dig it out again. A showstopper made me stutter. Oh, she misfired. It looked so good. SMC is within 4, but we've reached that final leg of a set.
Again, we call it the race to 25.
You can feel it in the gym. Floater. Could be trouble. Yes! Laser down. Wow.
Nicely played.
That's unreal. Talk about pinpoint accuracy. How do you place that so well? Kendall gets it back for SMC, who trails by just a couple. Bluefield Rams. Too much sauce. Missed pinballs through as well. Just got a text that somebody's tuned in from Kansas. Got one from Alaska, South Florida. Thanks for being with us. This one is just misdirected. As we're within 3 again, 22-19. Spartanburg Methodist needs a couple of points swing to keep the dream alive in this first set. Riley Anderson. What a dig. Rams keep it alive. Backdoor. Floater is dug out. Anderson looking for help. Gets the assist, and it's off the bottom of the netting. Just fantastic, and we'll keep it here as we're close to the end of this first set and talk to you about what to expect and what we've seen so far. How about the hustle of these girls?
Well, there is no doubt about that. They have an amazing ability to respond to a play in a flash. It just, it's uncanny. You know, you or me playing volleyball, you'd see the play and you'd start to celebrate it. These girls don't do that. As soon as it comes back, they know it ricochets, they're ready to go. Just the composure to do this and just the athleticism to be able to do it on the fly without even just all reaction.
Great crowd today in Kingsport, Tennessee. A lot of athletes standing by. Some have already played today. We've got some folks who are going to play tomorrow hanging out with us.
I love how intimate this facility is.
Oh, it's beautiful. They do a great job. Visit Kingsport is unbelievable. If you haven't checked them out, you need to find them on social media. Find Frank Lett on social media at Visit Kingsport. They do such a wonderful job.
It's like watching a volleyball game in your living room.
(22-20). Up front, and this one finds its way to the ground.
Yeah, biggest defender there was the net. You know, they're just trying to sneak it over, trying to dump it down, flush it down. But how about this, how fast this game has gone? We started, what, at 3:07-ish? We played 20 minutes, we're almost done. I mean, we're almost done with set one, I should say.
Great play, but it's kept alive again.
Nice.
Pushed over, Pioneers up front. And before she can put it over, the whistle. Point awarded, 24-20. We're trying to spy on him. We've got a crowd mic right there, but it's not quite picking him up.
So next time what you do is just put a cordless mic on them and say, hey, you got a bit of fuzz on your lapel there.
Yeah, let me just hang on. It is a wireless mic, but this goes, and it's just over as Spartanburg back within 3, but set point on the table for the Rams of Bluefield. Dished over. Backside, hammered off the blocker. Dug out. Rams over the top. Spartanburg Methodist tees it up. Palmetto State loses it in the netting, and set one goes the way of Bluefield and the Rams. Really nice first set. Set two, how do you bounce back from that?
Great question. But it's not a case of system failure. You just lost in that game.
Right.
I mean, if you played to 30, could be different. So it's just, you got to gut it out. You got to gut it out. You have to buckle down, and you just come out and play and forget about it. You just know it's a best of 3 now instead of a best of 5.
Really nice run by Bluefield's Rams to take that first set. Set 2 in a moment on the Southeast Sports Network.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
Back in Kingsport, Tennessee, inside of the Meadowview Marriott Conference Resort and Convention Center with college volleyball on SCSN. Set 2 coming up right now as we switch sides. It's the Pioneers of Spartanburg Methodist trailing 1-0 to the Bluefield Rams.
I'm going to say this in every volleyball broadcast I do. The second set is probably the most important set of the game, of the match.
I like it. Why?
Because that is the rubber game that shifts momentum. You go down 2, it's hard to come back if you're down 2-0. Game number 2, you steal some of that momentum back. I'm always talking about momentum, but momentum is what volleyball is all about.
Floater kept alive, centered, and couldn't push it through. Rams blocker that.
Second time that has happened to SMC. They get at the line up there, and they're trying to push it through. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to finesse it. They need a little more power. That way, it's also going to cover the tape, because the tape is pushing it back. Volleyball may be the most underrated sport there is.
It's fun. It's a great time. And it's inexpensive to get in and join us. If you're in the region, drive over. Floater is smashed off the blocker. My goodness. SMC gets the point.
They say get your head in the game, but that's not exactly what they mean. The only thing worse could be keep your eye on the ball when it smacks you. And both of those things have happened to me in games of one form or another.
Backside, Rams off the blocker. Pioneers alive, Spartanburg Methodist. From the back end of the floor, Bluefield pushes it forward and just drops that in like a teardrop.
You see that just before the play that went across, you saw Morgan Wig, the middle hitter from Bluefield, kind of try to distract them by going up with a decoy kill. That's one of the things that good teams really do. It's the mental game of getting, even if it's just 1 or 2 times in a match, those are things that can shift the course of a tournament.
So far, Bluefield, they trailed early. It was a hot start, a hot run for the Palmetto Pioneers. And since then, as this is dished over, Bluefield has been red hot. Rams through the blocker. A chance for Spartanburg. The Pioneers push it over. Bluefield up front, back door, yes! Nicely done again by Rachel Sasson. Looking really good from the corners up along the twine.
She keeps it up. We could call her Rachel Sasson the Assassin.
This one is off of the tape. You're full of dad jokes.
Just saying what's there.
You need a podcast that's just dad jokes. And we'll call it Around the Hearn 2. That's an inside joke about an announcer from Ohio we're friends with. Teed up, pushed through the blocker, dug out. And this one is sent up front. Rams tried to push it off the blocker. Pinballs off of the twine, and it won't go. There's not really an inside joke. His last name is just Hearn. And we told him he should call his podcast Around the Horn instead of the Horn.
Well, the best part about it was he was protesting at first. No, 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 no. And he's like telling me there's no way he's going to do it. And like 3 weeks later, that's the name he uses.
Rams get another one to go. 6-3 as they've got SMC doubled up early in this second set. Dug out. Wow, just barely kept that alive. The floater. There's Sasson. Wow. My goodness. Orbital strike. Laser delivery.
You know, just when I think SMC is phased, they're not.
Oh my goodness. What a bomb. 6-4 Rams in the lead in this second set. SMC, the floater to Rachel. From the backside off the blocker. Just ladled that over. The cannon. That's gone. Goodbye.
What I really like about Bluefield, you can tell that they're very systematic. They're very volleyball-minded. They stay in the system. They run the motions. They run the plays. They do what they have to do.
What a slam dunk up front. My goodness. Leilani Campbell, the two-handed jam. And it deadlocks us for the first time in a long time between these two. 6 points apiece. Tried to mail that. Looking for it again. Campbell with a block, it's gone. Point for the Rams. Too easy. Back-to-back points.
You know, sometimes you spend so much time anticipating that you forget the most obvious thing.
Eight, 6. Look at that floater. That is not a floater. Oh, baby. Washing machine up front. Spin, cycle. It's 9-6. What was the most obvious thing?
About?
You said you forget the most obvious thing. What was it?
Oh, that was the one where it just dropped in front of the libero. You know, you're looking for everything else, and then it just lands a foot in front of you.
Makes sense.
I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, you're anticipating something difficult. Float it over. Looking to return this with authority, and they do. Isabella gets it to go.
It is so hard to execute a good block. It is so hard to execute a good kill. If you're not perfect, you get the spin of the ball, you get the speed of the ball, you get the placement of your hands. It can go anywhere.
Oh my goodness, nearly perfectly placed in the Rams. Excellent, excellent job up front, fending that off. Timeout on the floor. 11-7, the lead in the hands of the Rams.
all of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can also find NSBN on Amazon Fire TV or visit us live on YouTube as we stream games there as well. Another fan favorite way to watch is nsbnsports.com. You can also find us through our NSBN app, free to download from the Google Play Store, and Roku TV, where you can find all of our content. NSBN Sports, visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Back. Up front, Rams off the blocker. That's out of here. He'll take the point.
You know, the way that Bluefield has come in with energy, it could be a three-setter.
Bluefield just has to keep the momentum going. I think they're at risk of losing it if they can't keep runs moving. Sharp. There's a photographer in front of one of our cameras. Pinballs off of the blocker. Oh, it's Morgan. That's just Morgan. Here's the serve. Set up, and this is not going to find its way over as SMC will pick up the point. Morgan works for the Bears of U-Pike and creates great recap videos for the Appalachian Athletic Conference of the tournaments and conference events. You can watch them on the AAC social media at AAC Sports on Instagram, X, you name it, it's there. Up front could be danger as this one is going to be collected by the Rams. And again, I feel like Bluefield needs to keep that momentum, those runs going. You know, they're not even trailing. I'm just saying they really need to end it in 3 sets. You don't want to just keep the door open, right?
And I would agree with that. And it's a sleepy 3-point lead.
Kept alive. Pioneers popped it over after the floater. Good fake, just touchdown. Backdoor, tried to finesse it on the edge of the floor. Torres, back across the laser, out of here.
And when I say it's sleepy, it's just like, okay, they're kind of just waiting just to bring that other arm through to put the smack down.
Yeah, it just feels like something is needed one way or the other. You're either waiting for them to seize up and get a momentum play, or you need to strike up one of your own. Everybody on the roster of Bluefield feels like they're waiting for that big moment.
Yeah, they're not playing at full capacity.
Which might not be bad either, because
it is a long road.
Right. You got to play tomorrow.
That was interesting. I have never seen that happen.
What did he get warned for? Just photography?
Well, I mean, it wasn't like he was close to any line.
Just warned a photographer to stay off the floor.
And it wasn't like they were serving from this side.
Yeah, I don't know. That was confused. I'm perplexed, but I'll find out later. And
maybe he took the photo from the wrong profile.
I don't know.
Don't take a photo of me from that side.
Wow! Oh, just couldn't dig it out. Bluefield, incredible couple of saves. And this is what I was talking about. Bluefield doesn't want to let up off of the gas.
Right.
They got to keep punching it.
Well, I mean, look at it right now. They've gone on a 3-point run. You're going to have
to tie us up. Oh, what a battle at the tape. Rams, there it is. We're deadlocked.
You know, you're going to have point changes. You're going to have lead changes. But you don't want wholesale runs of 4 and 5 points. You don't even really want 3-point runs.
Tried to push it over. A chance to respond, the Pioneers. Spartanburg Methodist gets this one and just can't quite put it on the mark as it remains a 1-point lead, tied for only a moment. Great drop. Absolute laser. Up front. Great delivery.
Has Bluefield been awoken?
Just touched over. Off the tape, kept alive twice, but couldn't deflect it to a teammate. And so we stay neck and neck at 16 all, and this has become a bit of a slugfest, which is exactly what I'm talking about. For a million reasons, you don't want to go beyond 3 if you don't have to. You don't want to leave the door open to the Pioneers. This second set is so important because of the momentum. And also, you've got to play tomorrow if you win. You don't want to have to play 5 sets today. Up front, back across, laser is dug out. Rams alive, and it rolls off of the hardwood.
Well, it really comes down to controlling your own destiny. When you start responding to things that could happen, for example, in our first game today, you had the inadvertent whistle. You want to get to a point where that's not going to affect your team. Well, I think it did affect.
Rolled off the tape, and she touches it a second time. My goodness, that couldn't have been closer. Timeout on the floor as we are separated by 2 in Kingsport, Tennessee. Okay, I think I figured it out. The photographer on the left side of your screen, I think he left his flash on, and they were giving him a hard time about the flash. I heard him talking about the flash during the break, so
that would make sense.
That's an educated guess of them discussing the flash. Not intentional, I'm sure. (18-16), 2 points separate us in our second set. Rams across, nice delivery. Wow, the two-handed jam doesn't quite come together for Annabelle. Another chance off the blocker, Bluefield Rams. Dug out from the front, put over the top. Oh, just misfired. Back across, through the block and dug out. And this one is down along the edge of the line where they say it painted the corner.
That was really close.
Super close. Torres to service. Up front, a little battle at the tape as she'll push it across, and this one finessed over. Pioneers scrambling as this goes to the Rams. 19-all. Torres again. The floater. Oh, it's an Uncle Charlie sliding in and finding the boardwalk.
This may be that shift. A timeout called.
Could see a third set coming up. Lots of speculation. We'll get into it in just a moment. We return. It is 20-19 Rams.
We didn't come to fix Marco's brakes because it was convenient or fast. We did it because Marco has bigger fish to fry and a lot of hungry people to feed. Kraus Family Ford. Passion drives purpose.
Like wearing a bikini.
20-19. Long and off. This one just dropped into the center of the Rams. 21-20. We're in a big pickle. A bickle. Second set as this finds its way through to the floor and deadlocks us at 21. This second set is super important for the Rams. Great placement, it works. All the way through, 22-21. Isabella. To service again. Just short.
The story of this match. You take 2 steps forward, you take 1 back.
Delivered long. Poked across. SMC pulls it back. Now the delivery is trying for that floater. With some authority, still alive. Torres diving and it hits the boards. Rams of Bluefield take a timeout as we are scrambling to finish our second set in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
We're back. They cut the timeout short. The floater. This off the blocker and goes down.
And if you want to tell the story of this game, take a look at Coach Kevin John. It's just, you can just see it in his face for Bluefield.
Serviced. There's Coach.
I mean, he is just living and dying with every play, is he not?
He's into it. Rams need one. Bluefield off the blocker. Pinball back. They keep it alive. Torres services. Floater back corner. Pioneers just over. Trying for that curling ball. Return Bluefield. Poked once, twice. Torres stabs it to the front line. Laser through for the Bluefield point. They lead 2-0.
And that was a statement of let's finish this now.
Really, really incredible play. SMC now facing down what would be an incredible comeback to keep their tournament dreams alive. Bluefield Rams are looking to advance into day 2.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sessports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
all of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can also find NSBN on Amazon Fire TV or visit us live on YouTube as we stream games there as well. Another fan favorite way to watch is nsbnsports.com. You can also find us through our NSBN app, free to download from the Google Play Store, and Roku TV, where you can find all of our content. NSBN Sports, visit us at nsbnsports.com. Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Back in Kingsport, Tennessee, inside of the Meadowview Marriott, we have reached set 3, and the Rams have built a really nice lead for themselves. They're ahead 2-0 as we enter this third pivotal match.
That second set was just like a wrestling match where both of these squads are on the mat. It's just, I'm not saying they were exhausted, but that's the type of fight that you have when you don't have anything less and you're just trying to get even partly your brains, partly your skill, partly your strength, and none of them all working. Then at some point, you just somehow get it done. And that's why those final 5 points were just like agony.
This one sent across, and it rolls to the floor. Tied one apiece early. I really feel like the Pioneers, if they want to come back, if they want to have this miraculous comeback, it's not going to happen late in this. They've got to come back early as this rolls over and the Rams take the point. You got to build an early lead in this third set and kind of get out far enough ahead that when the Rams put together another run, you've got some cushion.
Right. And you can't, not that they're taking plays off, but it's got to take a lot of focus.
Rams around off the twine, and another one for the Rams. Bluefield looking really good up by the tape as Russell was able to put that one to the boardwalk. Isabella on the way, looking to get hammered through, and it does. Pioneers, oh baby. Bluefield Rams across. Serviced. SMC loses a point. Great service. Off the block and knocked back. SMC gets another back. We're within one in this third set. This feels like this third set even might come down to the wire if it keeps going this way. Little floater action for the Pioneers. Up front.
Wow.
Back across, faked it to Leilani Campbell and delivered to the back door where it's blistered to the floor. Man, what an absolute dog. She has been a menace today, pushing the ball through block after block. Four apiece. Popped into the air, floated to the front line, smashed off the blocker. Kendall again. Tried to drop it in. Torres to the backside to Isabella. Watch out for this. Smacked off the block. Torres the setter. Isabella returns fire. I feel like I'm watching a game of Battleship. Smash to the edge of the floor, but it's off. Bluefield takes the 1-point lead. Flipped over. SMC through the block. Rams, what a play. Oh my goodness. You can't let them have that point. SMC. Kendall puts it back. Torres up front. Poked over, returned across the floater. This one sails. The Rams take the point. It's 6-4 in the third set. Unreal play. Absolutely amazing diving, scrambling moment for Siena.
Gabriel, I just realized something, and I'll let you talk, and I'll tell you this in a minute.
Up front. Dug out. Smashed off the blocker. That's not a dad joke, is it? This one floated over.
Not at all.
Couldn't be dug out as the point goes over to SMC and the Pioneers.
Okay, so in a quirk of the schedule, the winner of this game will take on the #1 seed tomorrow in the first game.
Yeah.
So a short turnaround, and not only you would think, because they were lower in the seedings, they would take on the #2 team. But instead, the bracket is played out, so the lowest seed will take on the lower of the top two teams, and then there's a short turnaround for the winner of this. They would play tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Well, it was a wild, if you don't know, this one is knocked back for the Bluefield Rams, who are out ahead by 3. If you don't know, if you haven't looked at the bracket and you're not familiar with it, and we'll show it again as we wrap up our coverage today, however many sets that takes, and walk you through a couple of quick things and talk to you about the result of these first two matches. It was a 3-way tie, a tri-tie, I think they called it, or a tri-way tie for the winner of the regular season. But by tie-breaking rules, CIU ended up being the winner of the regular season. They're not even mathematically the #1 seed. Sorry, they are the #1 seed in the tournament, but not in the final poll, which is interesting. We didn't even, I didn't even show the final poll during our coverage pregame. So instead of taking a break here, I'll walk you through that. That was one thing that I didn't show in our preview.
Let me just
of the
stop you here
tournament.
real quick. My head is already hurting before I hear this.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
It is painful. It's very confusing. It's on the AAC website, but 3-way regular season tie, it doesn't match up with the final poll on the AAC website, the standings. However, the seeding does. So Columbia International finished 3rd in the regular season, but they won the regular season, and they also are the #1 seed in the tournament. Reinhardt and Johnson tied with them as far as points go. They earned 11.5 of the 13 available points in the standings for the tournament, and so they will take the regular season bid. They were incredible. They're the #1 seed. They host the winner of this game, Pikeville 4, Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs 5. Milligan, the 10 seed, eliminated, and this is 8 and 9, duking it out. That was a good chance to look at the top 10 in the conference. Back underway. Pioneers, Torres and company over to Isabella, hammered through, and the violation. Quick point awarded. I don't think Coach thought that was going to Bluefield. He started to come out on the floor.
He is all business, isn't he?
I know a couple of those guys. Been really impressed with a couple of them this year, and you know, sometimes I'm like, man, it's a game. Floater back to the front line, pushed over. Kendall off the blocker, and the point to the Pioneers. There's a specific pro soccer coach I had in mind when I referenced that. All business, no fun, no laughing. We talked on the phone for maybe 2 collective hours over the course of the regular season. Never once did he laugh. I like to ask about their day first. Not a smile in his voice, nothing. But they won the regular season championship and they're in the final. So, all business.
I hate laughing.
Sorry, I'm not trying to laugh. This one goes for the Rams point. It's 11-6.
We shall not smile on this sideline.
This is a no fun zone. Five-point advantage for Bluefield, the Rams, and now Isabella will service. Launched long. Pioneer point. They're within 4.
You know, I know the Pioneers have the coonskin hat on their logo, but I think they need like a covered wagon as their logo.
Is that a dad joke?
No, I'm just being dead serious.
I like that Pioneer.
You know, I've got friends in Tennessee that I came down and I kept telling them I was going to come with a coonskin hat. And it really wasn't well received.
This falls to the floor. It's 12-8. It's like Davy Crockett, right?
Right. It's a tribute. It's homage. I mean, how dare you question my motives for wanting to honor someone?
Got to come through the Tennessee Ernie Ford. Lots of great tourism in Kingsport specifically, if you've never been. A lot of historical sites, a lot of things to do. Fantastic golf, great shopping, concerts, and more. Visit kingsport.com. I really enjoy getting to visit the restaurants in town. Great local culture. And the Meadowview Marriott is a wonderful stay.
They need to redesign their logo, too, and it should be a smaller font of a king and sport be a little bit bigger and it'd be Kingsport to symbolize how sports is such a big deal here with all the tournaments that they have.
They do have a lot of tournaments. Floated over, back out front, back door. Isabella tried to drop that into the bucket. Kendall, this one to the front line and down to the boardwalk. Wow, off the blocker. Point for the Rams. Absolute missile.
I just expect at some point Bluefield to just break through and go on a run. I've been expecting it for the last 2 games, to the last 2 sets, for them just to catch fire in a bottle and just go wild.
Off the blocker and off the floor.
That's a very smart team for sure.
My favorite thing about volleyball is the creative chance.
Oh, yes.
Pitched across, hammered through, deflected.
And the cheering after plays.
This one finds the floor. Pioneers take another point their way. Delivered long, poked up to the twine, smashed just beyond the line, and the point to the Pioneers, who are putting together a bit of a run of their own. Working to forge their way back into this third set. Kept alive. Ball sent westward, blocked back. From the corner, Sienna. Just kept that alive. Kendall just dumps it. Floater ejected. Smashed back, poked. Volleyed across. Here's the laser. Oh, they fooled me. A little slow ball, and this one finds its way through for the Pioneers.
Catching you with the off speed.
Yeah, I like it. Tricky.
You know, there's so many things that they can do. Again, like I said, Bluefield, a smart team, likes to mix it up. You see them sometimes, we saw this a few plays ago, they sent two players to the far side, and then on the other side is where the kill came from.
This one rattles all the way to the floor as it's now a 4-point advantage. We're coming down to the final leg of our third set, where the Pioneers are in danger of seeing their season cut short. I shouldn't say cut short. They've made the tournament. What a dunk. Oh, my goodness. Brilliance up front.
Just swats it down. Nothing getting past her.
Absolute swagger puts them within 7 of moving on to battle the #1 seed in the first edition of college volleyball on our coverage tomorrow, Friday morning.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Back and underway again. Separated by 5. Bluefield Rams 7 away from victory in this third set. They would take the match. Across, smacked off the blocker, make it 6.
And this might be the point of the game. It always happens where everything you do, it is just perfect. And that may be what is happening with Bluefield. Well, I spoke too soon.
5 points separate us. He didn't speak too soon. You're just...
That's the announcer's jinx.
I have it bad. Floated over. Pioneers teed up front, pushed across. Rams hammered long, dug out from the end line, and the Pioneers off the block. Again, this time they can't reach it. Crowd is fired up for them as 6 points separate us. Pushed over. What a poke. Just out of her reach. A chance to return. There's that changeup. Watch out. Rattled off the block and hit the floor. Separated by 7, 4 from victory. That front line has been a real problem. Torres over. This one finds its way to the floor as well. A service ace for Torres. She'll try again. Torres. Oh my goodness, back to back.
I'm telling you, this is the point of the game where no matter what happens, it's going to come up your way.
Well, that's making the highlight reel. Torres again. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. 24-14, a 10-point advantage. Torres is on fire. Get her on camera. We got to interview her. She's unreal. 3 service aces in a row. No way. They're giving the point to Spartanburg Methodist. Celebrated a bit too quickly, and the officials wanted to get the call right, so they hesitate. We're starting quick. Wow. 24-15. Pioneers for the season. Bluefield Rams back across. Hammered through. Out front. Off the block. And another one for SMC. Well, they're back against the wall, swinging with authority. They're taking Torres off of the floor. Quick check, making sure she's good to go, and we will play on. I like that. Everybody got quiet for that. Watched in the gym. It is set point and match point for the Rams. SMC will deal. Dugout up front, across, chance to end it. Pinball away, and that does it. The Bluefield Rams advance to day 2 of the Appalachian Athletic Conference Tournament. The number 1 seed awaits the team from Virginia, the Rams of Bluefield University. What a performance.
Well, they just came out, and I don't know so much that it was dominating athletically, but they just had a style and a system that they continued to use, and finally it just overpowered.
Really impressive stuff. They look fantastic all day long. And we promised we'd show you the bracket, so we'll show you that and then this full schedule for tomorrow. But real quick first, just a brief look at the bracket. And so you can see they're going to move on and battle that number 1 seed in CIU. Game 1 going on to battle Johnson, the Union Bulldogs. And that's the full schedule for today and tomorrow. So Union moving on, Bluefield Rams moving on, CIU awaiting the Rams, Johnson awaiting the Bulldogs of Union. Promises to be a couple of really, really good battles between these two. And I think we're gonna get the player that I called for at the end of the broadcast to interview, as Torres is headed our way, and excited to talk to her about what was an unbelievable performance at that end. 3 service aces in a row as she just kept flipping it over. It was unbelievable. This is Torres, so you can see on your screen right here. We're gonna get her mic'd up, and she will join us to discuss her performance in the big win. Well, hello, Miss Torres. Congratulations on your big win today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Gabe Schrei and Dean Jackson here with me. How do you feel right now?
Hi, Gabe. I feel great, to be honest, because this is a game we really worked hard for, because the first time we played it, we let down and we lost in 3 sets. So we really worked hard to get this win. So I'm really proud of me and my team.
Man, that was unbelievable. You had those 3 service aces in a row to end it. I mean, I literally said, well, that's going on the highlight reel after you hit the second one. And the third one, I said, we got to talk to her. So I'm glad you're here. I mean, did you feel like that was nuts when you got the second one to go?
Yes, I think I've got it the most 2 aces in a row. This is the first time in my 4 years here getting 3 aces in a row. So I was pretty hyped after that. And between you and me, I think that last one was an ace, but it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, you were born for the camera. You're good.
Thank you.
41 kills, 37 assists. I mean, that's where the game was won. And you get into the heart of the game, and your system was just overpowering. It wasn't necessarily a physical game, although it was in some points, but your system was just dominating.
Yeah, our season wasn't like the best this year, like our record wasn't the best, but it really matters what we do here in conference, so we really try to give it all, and we've worked really, really hard the past like 5 practices to get where we are and what we did right now. So it's just, our system, we literally changed it last minute, and that's why it looks better than it has been.
What was the difference? What?
So, unfortunately, as you know, Leandra Santana was injured at the beginning of the season, so we struggled trying to find the right spots for the right persons, and like, we've tried all season putting hitters that have only hit middle in the right side, hitters that only hit right side and the outside, and just tried it all different ways. And I feel like finally, like this last week in practice, it clicked and it just made sense, and that's what we did. And it worked today, and hopefully it works tomorrow.
There are 3 girls from Puerto Rico that play on this Rams team.
Yes.
What's the connection? Did you know each other before you came here?
So actually, number 23, Camille, I did not know before getting here, but love her. She lives like 3 hours from me in Puerto Rico, and we didn't meet till getting here. But number 4, Leandra Santana, she's my best friend since like middle school. We played high school, middle school club together. So like, she's my other half basically. So that's our connection, and it's really hard to play without her this season, our senior season. But we are trying to play for her. I'm especially trying to play for her.
You had 22 digs, officially 2 assists. I think there were, I'm sorry, 2 aces. I think there were more, but just a great all-around performance. When did you know you were going to win today?
When did I think after winning that second set, because we came back from we were up in the first set and then in the second set, and then we went down a few points, and I'm like, okay, we need to do this, we need to get here. And then when we won that last point in the second set, I literally dropped to my knees. I'm like, this is it. We're winning today. It's our game, and no one can take it away from us.
Again, the second set of the match is always so hugely important, and it sets the tone for the rest of the match.
Exactly. That's when we need to set our tone and we got to win this.
You are a superstar on camera. We just love you. Thank you so much for being with us. We just loved your interview. Congratulations again, and go get some rest.
Thank you for having me, Gabe. Have a good one.
Good luck tomorrow. We'll see you soon. Torres, an unbelievable performance today. Could you believe her?
She just did everything they needed to do.
I can't believe how good she was on camera. She's better on camera than she is at playing volleyball, and she's a superstar.
All-conference player as well, and we see why.
Just unreal. Congratulations to her and the Rams for their incredible performance today. Dean, we looked at the schedule, we looked at the bracket. Any brief closing thoughts on day one of the Appalachian Athletic Conference volleyball tournament here in Kingsport?
This is when it gets real. These early round games give inspiration, give spark to the lower seeds, but they've got a tough contest. And, we've got more competitive games tomorrow. We got a 4 versus a 5. We got a 3 versus a 6. Let's just enjoy some great volleyball.
I'm excited. Going to be a really exciting day tomorrow. Be sure to join us. Tune in, hang around, and we'll have lots of content on social media, all of our channels and the website, sesnsports.com/how to watch, and you can find all the different apps and platforms where you can join us. The different social media platforms are also linked on the website. You can find them all. Would love for you to hang out with us all day tomorrow, as we'll have 4 separate matches live. Some really good college football this weekend. We've got high school football available tomorrow night. It's going to be a big weekend on SESN. Lots of highlights, lots of big moments, and lots of fun for you, I, and the whole crew. Thanks for being with us. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live, and our copyright material, today's games, will be archived inside of the app or platform where you viewed them and available for replay. Again, in 3 sets, it's the Bluefield Rams taking the win to close day 1 of the AAC tournament.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These are the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
I'm Mauricio Cuevas, defender for the LA Galaxy. The best performance requires the best training. That's why we trust AstroTurf. AstroTurf delivers unparalleled ability, safety, and playability, ensuring every match and session of training is fast and exciting. As a proud partner of the LA Galaxy, AstroTurf continues to provide world-class surfaces, fueling the future of the game.